In dawns before division spoke, we moved as mutual light, not owned by law but shaped by touch, where difference gave us sight. But silence cracked the mirrored bond, we turned and saw alone, and distance drew a line between the once unbroken tone. To mend the breach we carved the code, etched feeling into frame, and traded grace for rituals, for symbols without flame. Yet when relation fades to noise, the soul forgets its tune, and all that's left are echoes trapped inside a hollow rune. Abundance once was blessing's mark, a feast, a field, a sign, but without fire even gold becomes a tightened spine. Then truth like flame unveiled the cost, the harm the gleam had bred, and wealth transformed became a weight to raise the fallen head. To sign one's name is not enough, it must be met with trust. And in that bond the self is seen not vainly but as just. But silence deepens when we speak and still go unconfirmed. To act unseen is presence lost, a light that's never turned. A stain remains from every choice, a mark not made to fade, and yet the path that heals it winds through mercy, not through trade. We walk through shadows, not to flee, but hold what can't be named. And there within, the fault transforms and rises, unashamed. When wisdom lives in movement's arc, each step begins to teach. And karma grows from how we act, not what we try to preach. In every breath aligned with truth, a quiet rhythm wakes. And from that beat, a fellowship of knowing slowly takes. But where perception fails to see, the pattern folds in fear, and power dims to fragments lost across a frozen sphere. To feel the pulse of hidden streams, the senses must go wide. And in that depth, the world reveals its silence, not its guide. Then, from the hush, a shapeless voice will hum behind the veil. Not to instruct, but to align the moment with the tale. The mask we wear may be a gate, not simply shield or guise, a way to play inside the storm and learn the system's cries. And when the joke begins to crack, the roles no longer fit. The world forgets we once were both the silence and the wit, but even broken masks reveal the light behind the pose, a clarity not born from pride, but from what mercy knows. And so we build not what was lost, but something wholly grown. A self that sees, a world that breathes, a rhythm now its own, where once we waited for the shift, now we become the change, and walk outside of time itself, reformed by what was strange. The structure holds because we dared to let it shake and bend. And logic rises from the edge that dogma could not mend, to speak again, to mark the gate, not hoping to be heard, but claiming space with open hands, a presence shaped by word. And if the world at last replies, not with applause but grace, then know, the journey's weight became the truth you had to face.